there's something that doesn't make any sense to me, and it's really been bugging me, so I want to talk about it with you today. So here in Belgium and in many European countries, I think, you can look at some kind of map online to see which countries are safe to travel to and which countries you should avoid. So when you open this map right now, it's almost completely red, and that makes total sense because we're in the middle of a pandemic, so it's not really safe to travel anywhere. So the whole map is red, but there are a few exceptions. For example, there's Iceland, there's New Zealand, some parts of Ireland, there is South Korea. But one thing that has been bugging me is that there's one country, in my opinion, that's missing from this orange color, and that is Taiwan. If you have been following the news, I mean, you should be pretty blind or deaf not to know what's up with Taiwan right now, but Taiwan has been handling the pandemic so well, and Taiwan looks red on the map. So I'm just wondering why. You know, the person who made this map, are they seeing the same news that I'm seeing every day? It just doesn't make any sense to me. So when I click, for example, on New Zealand, I can see that New Zealand doesn't accept any Belgians to go to New Zealand. That's why they're orange. You know, they're safe, but we can't go there anyway because in Belgium the situation is not as good as there. So I can completely understand why New Zealand doesn't accept any Belgians. But when I click on Taiwan, I can see that it's Belgium recommending us, Belgians, not to go to Taiwan. And this is the thing that really doesn't make any sense to me. Because I can understand if Taiwan doesn't accept Belgians, but why would we be discouraged to travel to Taiwan? It's very strange to me. And just to prove my point, I would like to show you a few articles or news fragments that I have been seeing about Taiwan and how they handle the pandemic, just so you can think about it and see for yourself. Should Taiwan really be red on this map?
The Taiwan model, which is one of the most effective in the world, is the product of a democratic system.
With a population of nearly 24 million, Taiwan's had just 7 deaths, and with rapid contact tracing fewer than 500 infections. And that's despite lying around 80 miles from mainland China.
Today, Taiwan announced that it would donate 10 million masks to medical workers around the world, 2 million to the U.S.
They already had a command center ready to activate and generous stockpiles of protective gear. And Taiwanese companies invested in high-tech solutions.
Passengers from Wuhan, China were screened from the start of the year, weeks before other countries started to react.
C'est que l'expérience de Taïwan est à ma connaissance assez unique.
直到今天刚好是200天零本土个案。
Taiwan is a reliable partner and a force for good.
So do you still think Taiwan should be red on this map after seeing all of this? I mean, I definitely don't think it's right, and I don't know, maybe there's some kind of reason that I'm not understanding, but please, if you know, enlighten me, because I would love to know the reason why Taiwan is unsafe to travel to for Belgians. Thank you so much for watching anyway. I'm sorry for my whole rant. I just had to let it out, and I promise next video I won't be as angry. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Bye bye!